Hi, everyone, and welcome to Die Hard Sooner Report. Still at Hard Rock Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where Oklahoma put up a fight tonight, but lost in the semifinal bout against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Oklahoma lost by a final score of 45 to 34. Oklahoma fought hard in this game, but they got behind the eight ball. Oklahoma, usually a fast starting team, got down 28 to nothing in this game before they finally put it together, and Oklahoma tried to get back in the game. Oklahoma at the half trailed by a count of 31 to 10. Oklahoma came out. They won the third quarter 10 to nothing. They were able to battle to a draw in the fourth quarter. But again, this comes down to the defense could not come up with a huge stop to make it happen for the Sooners and really shut down Alabama. So when Oklahoma's defense needed a shutdown series, they couldn't really get it late in the game. But this was also a game where the offense didn't fire either. What did I say before the game? And many of you echoed the same thoughts. Kyler had to be Kyler, and the offense had to be great. And what happened in this game? Well, Kyler Murray struggled, probably for the most he has struggled, certainly this season, and probably since he's been in Allen High School. Maybe at Texas A&M he struggled a little bit like this, but boy, he really struggled, and Alabama came out and really got after him. The Sooners came out in the first drive. They got 0 yards and punted. They just couldn't really get it going. The defense then couldn't come up with stops. Tua was outstanding. The wide receiver core for Alabama just overwhelmed the OU offense. The OU defense. And the OU defense couldn't stop the slant all night. I know the slants bothered OU all year, but they still can't stop it. So whatever OU is going to do on defense, next year they've got to solve this, either by getting linebackers that can get deeper depth, or, when Robert Barnes came out of the game, he pulled his hamstring again. Boy, that was a tough blow. And, they went with Fields, who he may have played in his 5th game. I've got to check that out. So he may have blown his red shirt tonight. They played him over Buki. They did put Buki in a little bit. But, guys, you got to love the fight in this team. They never quit. They were so disappointed. Lincoln Riley said after the game that he really thought that they were going to come back and win the game. Well, they didn't quite get that done. But, boy, they really tried as hard as they could. But they got overwhelmed tonight, and Alabama's the best football program in the country, and they proved it again tonight. The Sooners in the top 3, but, they're not really in the top 2, so they've got some building to do. But I can tell you that the football program and the administration really believes they're close, and they're close to getting there, but they're certainly not there yet. Alabama ended up with 528 yards total offense to the Sooners 471. The Sooners, Kyler Murray, ended up his career at OU. Crying to us because he's so upset the team lost. 19 for 37, 308, and 2 touchdowns. Murray ended up with 109 yards rushing on 17 carries. He's the first athlete to go over 1,000 yards in rushing since Jamel Holloway did it when he was running the Sooner Wishbone. And Caleb Kelly said after the game that he'll be coming back for his senior year. Hollywood Brown has not indicated what he's going to do, but I can tell you he's going to be coming out. It'll be interesting to see what happens at offensive tackle with Cody Ford and Bobby Evans. I think one of those guys will be out. If I had to guess, I would say Cody's coming out and Bobby's coming back, but we'll see what happens. Again, Alabama wins it 45-34. The national championship will be between Alabama and Clemson. Another time between Alabama and Clemson, right? So Oklahoma's close to knocking off one of those two teams and getting into that top 2, but they still have some work to do, but they're getting close. But they didn't quite get there tonight, even though they put up a fight to the very end, and you can be proud of your football team tonight for the way they fought against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Thanks for listening to Die Hard Sooner Report. God bless, and Boomer Sooner, everybody.